Okay, good evening. My name is Nadya Saib. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Wangsa Jelita. It is a social enterprise that produces natural personal care products, and we source our raw materials from our local farmers. Let me start this presentation, 5 minutes presentation, with the story of one woman who has changed my perspective in life on so many levels. 3 things. Her name is Ai. She's a rose farmer. She lives in an area, a farming area. She's a rose farmer, and she lives in a family that makes 100 to 150 US dollar a month by selling the roses to the middleman. The problem is this middleman is very powerful in controlling the price. They only care about the roses with the long stem. While 30% of Ai's roses are short stem and they don't get sold. So this is the part where Wangsa Jelita makes the difference. So we buy the roses, the short stem ones, with the same price as the longest one, and put it into our product formulation and make a range of personal care products. We have done this since 2008, and we have worked with 2 groups of rose farmers, and we actually has duplicated the similar scheme with local artisans in creating the packaging. We started Wangsa Jelita with a group of 3 pharmacists, including myself, and now I'm very happy to say that I'm working with a small team which comprises complementary skills, which I believe has, make it fundamentally strong. And the best thing is that each and every one of us knows and understands very well that business is a tool to solve social problems, sustainably. Speaking of the potential of this business to grow, we have to look at the market size, right? And the market size of these personal care products is like literally huge. It's $1 billion business. In Indonesia itself, it's like 4 billion US dollar. And if we look at the more targeted, the natural products, the organic, the niche, the targeted market size, it's 28% of that number. It equals $1 billion. My target is to tap 1% of that number and make Wangsa Jelita a 10 million US dollar company. I was so moved. I'm so happy that Charles here when during these 2 weeks program, we visited lots of enterprises, lots of social enterprises, and I was so moved with Charles from Theo Chocolate, who told me that the only way to make a real impact is to make your business grow and make your business big. And I was so humbled and moved by what he said, and I was like, I promised myself that's what I want Wangsa Jelita to be. Speaking of the competition is really interesting too. There are 2 leading brands in Indonesia that people perceive as natural brands. The thing is, none of them are locals, and none of them are really creating an impact to our local communities. That, I think, makes us having a good competitive advantages, like being able to produce something in a low cost, as well creating and supporting the local industry. The market, we actually have succeeded to serve several corporates in Indonesia in selling our products as a corporate gift. And as now we intend to scale, we want to increase our revenue streams from our retail sales. We have tried several ways to promote the brand and to increase the sales. And we found out that the way to go in Indonesia is utilizing social media. It's a very interesting fact that Instagram has a very powerful ways to grasp people's attention. So we approached these 3 Instagram influencers, meaning that they are people who have lots of thousands and thousands of followers. And from 40 plus followers that we had, within a few weeks, now we have 1,000. And it actually affects as well our retail sales. So our conversion rate is like 5 followers, we get 1 buyer. This chart shows what we've done, as well what we want to go, where we want to go. And in order to achieve that target, we need to increase our production capacity of 10 times, as well to double our sales team. And the good news is, if we're able to achieve this, meaning we can as well serve at least 10,000 local farmers and artisans. In other words, we need to raise a total grant and investment of 300,000 US dollar, as well the distribution channels to sell the products. Let me finish my presentation slide with back to the story of TAI. I call her TAI. So it's something actually that I learned from my mentor Heidi Felton, and she told me that each and every one of us is actually in a relationship business. I was so touched by that, and it took me like a few days to finally grasp what she actually meant. And I finally understand that the first time I met her, I cannot, I cannot see the relationship. I mean, I don't have a relationship with her, but on many levels, I can so relate myself to her. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because if you think you can relate yourself to my story, if you think you can relate yourself to hers, and you want to give an impact to farmers like her, there are thousands and millions of them in Indonesia, or you simply have an interest, like a big interest in natural or personal care products, so this is my contact. I would really love to have a chat with you. Thank you for listening.